You'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
The first baseman, Ryan Plesko.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ryan Plesko stands in as he looks at ball one here. This year against right-handed pitching, Plesko has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. For the current campaign, Plesko is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the... Oh, just a sec. What a play. It's in time.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run shot off the bat of Chipper Jones. Home run number 44 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Puerto Rico is out in front here, 2-0. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Yeah, as you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Full count now. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back. Whit Merrifield next to hit. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, McCovey is in hot pursuit of that magic 600th home run. Only a small handful of the elite power hitters have ever reached such heights, and he's knocking on the doorstep.
Matty, he's already in the top 10 all-time greatest home run hitters this game has ever seen. And I'll tell you what, he's chasing some ghosts, some of the game's elite that we've ever seen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left for Atlanta. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Andre Dawson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping in, Jason Dominguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Dominguez.
The pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
1-1. Dominguez, a 5'10" switch hitter. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Count even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Over to McCovey, 2 down. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner to the next.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes Anderson. First pitch on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Jock Peterson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1 from the belt. Kicks and deals. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 1 for 5. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Matt Chapman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Benito Santiago is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Puerto Rico is out in front 2-0. Digging in, Lance McCullers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher, Lance.
Late that time for a strike. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, McCullers is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Ready for another chance? Corey Hunter. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. Hits this one hard the other way. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw to first, retires Hunter, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Klesko. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Welcome back as the Braves look to get their bats going here in the 3rd. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Another payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Now in the box, Kyle Hendricks. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Braves go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Morgan, 33 years old. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Fouled away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The third baseman, Chipper.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that misses 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. On the ground to third. Chapman's got it. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation, right?
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Merrifield, a native of South Carolina. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And Klesko will be under it to put it away for the first out. Into the box now, Willie McCovey. First pitch on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dawson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Fastball in there for a called strike. Counts even to Trout. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
In for strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Garrett Anderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-2. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Braves go down without a whimper here. They're still down. It's 2-0. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The right fielder.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
Jason Dominguez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Runner going a second time. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Here now is Trey Turner. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Dawson rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
At the plate now, Lance McCullers. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Eric Ullman, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Torrey Hunter will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Torrey Hunter, number 395 for his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
To the plate now, Ryan Klesko. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit back toward the mound. Merrifield brings it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Now batting, third baseman, Skipper Jones.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. That's wide, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Peterson to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. Most notably, he said they have to figure out a way to hit the off-speed stuff that's getting thrown their way. They've yet to get a hit on anything other than a fastball, so he said they're going to continue to see pitches dancing all over the place until they prove they can do something with it.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The right fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
And it's fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Braves go down quietly. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Trammell grabs it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Andre Dawson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Little chopper back to the mound. Over to McCovey, 2 down.
Now back.
Into the box, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And he popped him up. Trammell is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The next to bat for Atlanta, Benito Santiago. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Santiago.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Ball 1. Santiago gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Allen. One ball.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Stepping in now, Alan Trammell, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Hit softly down the line at first, and he'll get in there safely.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Tim Hill is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. With Merrifield next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hill has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
2-2 count. Here it comes. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Willie McCovey, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Nope. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Braves will strand 3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Jalen Beeks enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Trout is right there, 1 down. Jose Abreu will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 5 homers and 29 driven in. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send him back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
In is Torrey Hunter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding in, Ryan Klesko. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So Nick Whitgren is into the ball game as part of that double switch as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Jose Abreu remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base. There's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner at short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Matt Chapman swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hits this one hard the other way. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. This is line to left. Dominguez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves strand 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down with Willie Calhoun. Will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Allen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Trammell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Left field and deep. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number
Coming
15,
to the plate now, Whit
second
Merrifield. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6. John Brebbia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now here's the pitch. Andre Dawson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Jason Dominguez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The bat, number 7.
So striding forward now, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 the count. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fouled away. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. Now batting, Willie McCovey. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 2-0 now.
No strike.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Garrett Anderson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Again, another foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Popped him up. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now. In now, Jock Peterson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Final strike for the Braves. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. is in there for strike one. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Oh, I think his eyes lit up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Puerto Rico win for a 108th time, most in the division. Lance McCullers records the victory, his 13th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the